My dearly loved child, there is a place deep within you where my presence rests. It is a space of intuition and understanding that I have purposely put in your being. It is a gentle nudge, a whisper that often descends upon you. By unexpectedly leading you through the challenges and uncertainties of life, this inner knowledge is a gift from me. It is a manifestation of my love and concern for you. When the world seems overwhelming and confused, when doubt and worry attempt to overpower you, this calm inner voice will take you through it. Although it may not always seem rational or simple to explain, it has the weight of truth that is beyond human comprehension. Believe this inner knowledge because it originates from me. Many of my children have lost how to listen to their heart, and they only believe what they can see, touch, and verify, rejecting the delicate counsel that comes from a higher source. But you, my dearest one, have been given the capacity to see and hear the deeper realities of life. You have the ability to perceive what others would overlook, even in the most difficult situations, when you experience these things for yourself. Your intuitive promptings, even if you don't completely comprehend them, should be brought to me. Come to me with an open heart and say, Father, there's something stirring within me, a sense that there's more to this situation than what I can see. Please give me clarity and wisdom to understand everything. What you were demonstrating to me, I treasure these experiences of genuine connection with you, and I'm always prepared to assist you in putting this discernment to use for your own benefit, as well as the benefit of people around you. Just like any other talent, this intuitive gift has to be exercised and developed if you choose to ignore or disregard it. My voice will get clearer and stronger as you create room in your life to listen and as you tune your heart to the whispers of my spirit. I speak not in screams or demands, but in the gentle language of love. If you push it away, it will become weak and unresponsive. However, as you make space in your life to listen, you will realize that my voice is evolving. The heart, in the quiet intervals between your thoughts, in the serene confidence that settles over you when you are in accordance with my will. There will be times on your path when the route ahead appears unclear, when you face difficult decisions and don't know what to do in such moments. Remember that there are times when you are in alignment with my will. I will never mislead you or leave you to face the trials of life alone. When thoughts of confusion and doubt threaten to overwhelm you, calm your mind and go deep into that sacred space inside where my soul resides. Ask for my direction and believe that I will guide you. I am the source and foundation of all truth. I will illuminate the path in front of you one step at a time. I am constantly providing you with options and possibilities, but not all of them are a part of my best plan for you. Some of the roads may seem enticing or exciting, but they may eventually take you away from your actual purpose. Other routes may not be the greatest option for you. There are those invitations and open doors that come straight from my hand, chances to walk into greater levels of development, satisfaction, and pleasure. These possibilities are differentiated from those that are intrinsically destructive, but are just not what I have in mind for you during this season. Furthermore, there are those opportunities that are accessible to you, demands a profound connection to my soul, and a willingness to let go of your own intentions in favor of mine. When you allow me to direct your concentration and guide your actions, I will always lead you to the road of life. My greatest wish is to provide you with insight and understanding in order to improve your spiritual abilities. Perception, so that you may navigate this world with confidence and bravery. I am not expecting perfection from you. I am aware that you are human, and I embrace you in all of your shortcomings. What I am welcoming you into is a life of continual progress and the constant quest of excellence. This is what I am asking you into. Means making the most of what you have been given by making the most of your gifts and talents while maintaining your integrity and faithfulness. When you live your life in this manner, it gives me a great deal of joy. As you walk closely with me, aligning your thoughts, desires, and actions with my heart, I will increase my goodness and increase my effectiveness. In your life, I will provide restoration and abundance where there has been loss or lack. Where there have been locked doors and dead ends, I will open up new pathways and possibilities beyond what you can ask for or anticipate. My blessings are not earned by you. I will bring favor in your life in amazing ways. Struggling, but are freely given to my darling children, who believe in my unchanging love and fidelity, even in seasons of solitude when you feel lonely or misunderstood. Realize that you are never really alone. I am always with you, closer than at any other time in your life. These times of silence and stillness are holy invites to go deeper in your connection with me. It is in the hidden spot, away from the commotion and distractions of the world, that I am able to impart my knowledge and revelation the most. The air that you breathe is a sacred invitation. Allow me to minister to you in the stillness, to heal your wounds and replenish your soul. It is time to quit questioning your value and disputing the tale I'm telling you. Clearly, you should not run away from these periods of hiddenness, but rather embrace them as wonderful gifts. The very ideas, dreams, and desires that are stirring inside you are proof of my craftsmanship. I don't make errors, and I'm never random in my creation. I have purposefully constructed and called you, and I am intimately engaged in every element of your life, right now, in this very now. I am writing into your existence. At this right now, I am sowing seeds of truth and destiny in your heart. The adversary may attempt to come in and drown out my words with falsehoods and accusations, but you have the ability to uproot every false story by clinging to what you know to be true, which is that you are profoundly loved, immensely precious and cherished. Think on my promises and allow them to take root in your spirit. Choose to view yourself the way I see you, as a dazzling, redeemed, and magnificent child of the King. Never forget that you are never alone. Be deliberate about aligning your mind and heart with mine. As you negotiate the options and possibilities that are in front of you, be discerning and alert to my Spirit's guidance. Reject any notion or belief that is in opposition to this truth, because it does not originate from me. My voice will always take you to a place of freedom, serenity, and happy assurance. Guiding not every open door is an invitation to walk through. There may be times when a path seems promising or appealing, but if you feel unsettled in your heart, or if you sense a lack of peace, pay attention to that gentle warning. It could be my way of guiding you away from something that would ultimately harm you or hinder your opportunity to achieve your goals. I can see the large picture, and I know what is best for you, even when it is difficult to grasp in the time. Learn to trust me as much as you trust me. Yes, the same concept applies to your life. When I shut a door or say, "Not now," it is always for your safety and provision. I can see the big picture. Interactions and connections. Not everyone is destined to have a permanent position in your life as you develop and expand. There may be some individuals who are unable to or unwilling to go with you into the new seasons. I am inviting you into being sensitive to the fruit of your interactions, which includes the words, acts, and relationships you have with other people. The overall effect that they have on your spirit. If you continuously feel drained, discouraged, or exhausted after interacting with someone, it may be a clue that the connection is not healthy or life-giving. If someone persistently disrespects you and undermines your aspirations, it may be a sign that the relationship is not healthy or life-giving, or puts pressure on you to compromise your values. That is a clear indication that I may be reaching out to gently guide you away from relationships that are preventing your growth and your true path. Be honest about what you notice, and if a situation or relationship continues to take away your peace, It is often a sign that you should let go and trust me. If you want to either cure it or eliminate it from your life, there will certainly be hurdles and barriers on the road ahead. There will be unforeseen diversions and setbacks that you didn't see coming. But even in the middle of these tribulations, you will need to fight the urge to give in to the temptation too. There is a purpose and redemption in every twist and turn of your story. Each struggle is an invitation to lean into me more completely in order to stretch your faith and build your ability to overcome that impulse to get disheartened or to lose heart. Trust that the challenges you are experiencing are not signs of my absence or disfavor. Rather, they are often the same tools I use to mold you into the person I have intended you to be. Embrace the process of development, even when it is unpleasant to know that I am with you. At every step of the way as you navigate the ups and downs of life, let my love be the compass that directs you. My love is not unpredictable, conditional, or reliant on your performance. Rather, it is an unending love that never fails or runs out when you feel lost or uncertain of the road forward. I've given you a sound mind and a discernment spirit. Utilize these in conjunction with my word, and I will give you the confidence to keep going ahead. I want you to take a moment to stop and recall the unfailing nature of my love for you. I want you to let that truth anchor your soul and give you the strength to keep moving forward. I have created my spirit's guiding divine knowledge and practical common sense to operate together in harmony. As you seek my face and tune your heart to my voice, I will provide you with the insights and techniques you need to make sensible choices and navigate complicated situations. I have intended them to function together in harmony. Problems with grace and integrity. Trust the knowledge that I have put within you, and don't be afraid to step out in faith when I lead you to take action. Above all else, keep in mind that your identity is solidly rooted in me. You are not defined by the errors that you have made in the past. Your current troubles or the perceptions of others. When I look at you, I see a flawless reflection of my own goodness and glory. I see a beloved child who is fearfully and wonderfully made. I see you embracing the truth of who you are, which is that you are forgiven, redeemed, and destined. Be patient with the process as you continue on this path of development and transformation. Change is not something that occurs overnight, and that's all right. I'm not in a rush, and I'm devoted to walking with you every step of the way. Celebrate the progress you've made. I wish you greatness. Keep your heart open to my continuing work in your life, even when it pushes you beyond what feels comfortable. One of the most important things you can do to stay connected with my heart is to prioritize spending time with me. Although you have experienced healing, you should always remember to be humble and teachable. With me, make it a point to spend time in my presence, not as a religious obligation, but as a joyous need. It is in these times of stillness and devotion that you will discover the strength, knowledge, and freshness that you require in order to traverse the obstacles of life with calm and resilience. Do not settle for a mediocre experience. Surface-level connection with me, dig deep, seek me with your entire heart, and watch how I respond with overwhelming love and faithfulness. The aspirations that I have placed within your heart, I will fulfill. Believe that my time for it is always right, and I will fulfill them. I will be your strength, your bravery, and your solid ground when you become exhausted. I will breathe new life into you. Perfect. Take heart, my weary one, and rise up when the seas are high and life seems overwhelming. Come to me when you are tired. Tired spirit, I will give you the fortitude you need to continue through every difficulty. Never forget that I am the Lord of the world. Nothing escapes my attention. Nothing is beyond my power. Listen attentively. My beautiful one, do not give up. Seek me and hope will never fade. Raise your eyes because I am more powerful than the mountains that are all around you. I have triumphed over death itself, and if I have triumphed over the grave, then there is nothing that can stand between you and the victory that I have already achieved for you. Put your trust in me, because I am not a liar. Lay all of your worries before me. Every stress, every worry, every load that weighs you down, mute the doubts that tell you that you are not enough, and do not let yourself be misled by those who want you to fail. There is no safer place, and there is no greater comfort than being at my side. I will cause you to flourish. I will give you hope and a future, my darling child. Hold on to my words because they are true and righteous. I will not let fear bring you to your knees. I will not let fear bring you to your knees. I will not let fear bring you to your knees. I will not let fear bring you to your knees, lead you astray, or leave you. I will hold you in my powerful hand and guide you into the abundant life that I have chosen for you. Every circumstance that you go through is simply a prelude to something better. Rise up now, my dear one. Brush off the dust of discouragement, and I will lead you into the abundant life that I have intended for you. You are not bound by the plots of the adversary, since his only weapon is deceit. I have already claimed victory on your side. I am not only your rescuer, but also your great warrior dread. Refuse to accept the falsehoods that the enemy is trying to tell you in order to trap you. Not because I am always on your side, lean into my strength, because your weakness is made perfect in my power. There are no limitations to what you can do when you abide in me, and it is not by your strength, but by my Spirit, that I infuse you with love, bravery, and strength. Triumph. Put your faith in me and watch as your dreams take flight. Your plans are fulfilled, and your fights are won. I'm with you today, tomorrow, and for the rest of your life, my dear child. Can you comprehend the extent of my love for you? You are aware of the yearning that my heart has to see you develop, to triumph over the difficulties that you face, and to enjoy the abundant life that I have planned for you. My wish is straightforward. I want you to flourish, not just survive, to be full with purpose and pleasure. I fashioned you. I created you with a daring spirit, a heart that is brimming with love, and a mind that is filled with curiosity. The world may attempt to convince you otherwise, but I created you with the aim of weaving passions into your very being, and it takes me great delight to see you follow them. You were not designed for mediocrity. I have equipped you with divine strength, the ability to summit mountains, the strength to love passionately, and the strength to run with unyielding resolve, my child. Take a deep breath and keep in mind that you are not an accident. I am not a distant spectator. You have my unshakable support, my continual strength, and my resolute faith, and I will continue to battle for you. I wish for you to receive every blessing that I have in store for you, and I want to see the fulfillment of your heart's dreams. You should have hope, because your dreams and quiet longings are not just fantasies. Rather, they are the whispers of my own heart, crying out to yours. I have planted those seeds inside you, and I will tend to them until they blossom into full bloom. You are not alone on this path. I am always here to bear your loads and provide you peace. When the route seems long and the way looks impassable, just cling to my words. Embrace them, hold them close, and allow them to direct your steps. As you do this, you will find that life is not only full, but it is overflowing for you, an abundance that is far beyond your wildest imaginations. Do not let fear take away your joy. When you do, fear will no longer have power over you. Utter my words, trust my promises, and you will see miracles like you have never seen them before. Every word I have said, every time I have spoken, it is a promise that I have made that is unshakable truth. Fear not, my dear. Do not allow fear's voice to drown out my own. You will not be overcome by your trials. Hear my proclamation over you. Follow my word, and watch as the darkness of pain is removed by my brilliant light. Nothing at all. Nothing uproot you. When you discover your stability in me, I am always on the move, continuously ready to answer your call. You will never face your battles alone, because I am your staunch ally. My hand will support you. even in your darkest times when the night threatens to come. I am always ready to answer your call, envelop you when the tempest rages unfettered. I am your fortress, your unbreakable anchor. Do not be afraid when uncertainty threatens to undermine your faith. Instead, run to me, set away your fears, and place your confidence in me. Do not be afraid. I am your fortress. Do not let the difficulties of life obscure your awareness of my presence, because as you can see, my dedication to you is unwavering and unchanging, just like the breaking dawn. Every promise I have made to you is founded on my unfailing love. So put your faith in me, rely on my unending devotion to you, and do not look for answers on your own. Listen to my voice. I am your heavenly Father, and I will never let you down. When the waves smash around you and the winds howl, focus your attention upon me. I am your calm, the guiding light in the middle of the storm, and you should not be scared of the depths of the ocean. Your heart, my child. The pressures of life may at times feel overwhelming, but I am with you at every turn. I am closer to you than the very breath that is in your lungs, supporting you, upholding you, and carrying you. No matter where you have been or what you have done, I am here for you. There is nothing in your past that can make me stop being here for you, have the ability to separate you from my love. I am a God of limitless compassion and abundant grace. Come to me exactly as you are, and I will welcome you with open arms. Do not be afraid to approach me out of fear or shame. I have the power to steal your heart. I can offer you a calm that is beyond all comprehension for every storm that you experience in your life. I am here in every battle and every tear that you cry. I hold your hand firmly in my tremendous grip, and I am restoring your strength. Do not let the weight of the storm to drag you down. Allow my love to embrace you, and you will feel genuine riches, a pleasure that has no boundaries, and a contentment that can only be found in me. Remember that I am working behind the scenes, and that the world will break your spirit. Stand steady, because I am your unshakable foundation. Situations that are organizing miracles and blessings on your behalf. Dear child, grab my hand and let us travel this road together. I will never walk away from you. My love will cleanse you of every sorrow and anguish. When you feel the winds of adversity, my peace will keep you from falling. I am your heavenly Father, and you are my loving child. In your times of deepest loneliness, I am there closer than your own heartbeat, never leaving your side, never abandoning you. When all appears to be lost, draw upon my strength. I am your heavenly Father. In times of adversity, I am your refuge, your stronghold, and your unshakable rock. I know your concerns and your doubts, but I want you to believe me. Take that step of faith. Just one step and see how I answer. I am your refuge, your stronghold, and your rock. Press on without fear and go forward. Forward with self-assurance. My love is not fragile. It does not waver when you stumble. My love is a fortress, an impenetrable tower. With every difficulty you meet, I stand with you silently and softly, shaping it into a witness of my presence and love in your life. My love is a fortress, an impenetrable tower. I am always ready to hear your cries, and my heart will be eternally committed to you. Bring your burdens, your concerns, your fears, and your doubts to me, and lay them at my feet. There is no weight that is too heavy for me to bear. Do not be afraid to come to me, my child. I am always ready to hear your screams. Obstacle too large for me to conquer. You know that I am the one who sees every pause, every tear, every sigh. Rest assured that I am listening, that I'm aware that I really care about you. You are never alone when you are with me today. Let me calm your mind. Experience. I will construct purposes for your life that cannot be thwarted when you face hardships. And you should remember that I am your shield and your foundation. My strength will find freedom in the manner that only I can supply it. No weapon that is fashioned against you will be successful. I am your shelter. Keep your eyes fixed on me because I am your guiding star, leading you through the darkest night into the destiny that I have prepared for you, a destiny that is filled with hope, abundance, and divine joy. I am aware that you may have heard whispers and rumors that I am distant, that I have turned my face away from you, and that I have been lying to you. If my love for you has been decreased as a result of your flaws, hear me now. Those are deceptions from the adversary that are designed to deprive you of hope and destroy the reality of my love for you. You may have tripped, you may have fallen, but know that nothing can diminish my devotion for you. For you, there is nothing that you have ever done that could cause me to reject you. My love is unassailable, steadfast, and unyielding. Have you been persuaded to think that I do not hear your prayers and that I am unresponsive to them? I want to put an end to those falsehoods today. Come to me now. Bring your innermost aspirations and your unsaid worries, and allow me to breathe life into them. Just whisper your hopes and prayers that are buried deep within your heart. I am here, closer than your own thoughts, even in the darkest periods of your life. Come to me. You should entrust them to me because I am here to destroy every lie and every obstacle that stands in the way of you experiencing the happiness that I have in store for you. Do not dwell on the errors you have made in the past. Instead, focus on the here and now and look into the future. I am anxious to forgive not just once, but time and time again, since forgiveness is not something that can be earned. Rather, it is a gift that is freely given. I wish that you find solace and delight in the knowing that you are forgiven and treasured each new day that dawns. This is a fresh reminder of my unending love for you, a love that is so profound that it will wipe away every tear and heal every wound you bear, my dear. Please take these words and allow them to reverberate deep within your soul. I am not far away, I am not far away, and my love for you is unchanging. I ask you to take a leap of faith and invest your confidence in me beyond what you can fathom today. I want you to believe that I am at work changing every battle into a triumph with every breath you take. Your faith in me is unshakable and undiminished. I am your Heavenly Father, your Creator, and your guide. I love you without condition and will never forsake you. Cling to my words, walk in trust, and accept the fullness of my grace and love no matter what lies ahead. I am with you. I am your guide. I am your Heavenly Father. In the future, I will be with you, loving you passionately, holding your hand, and leading you down the road to a future filled with my goodness. My child, you will never be alone, and you will always be cherished. Have you ever thought about how precious you are to me? Your Heavenly Father is always there, always ready to hear your voice, your joy, and even your tears. I know every word you utter before it is said. I want you to know that you are my beloved, my treasured creation. I want you to know this deep within your soul. My love for you is limitless, vaster than the seas, and more deep than the centuries. Remember this, you are strong. I yearn for the times when you share them with me. I long for the moments when you share them with me. When the world rejects you, when voices of doubt attack you, listen to my voice instead of listening to the voices of doubt when I look at you. I have provided you with unique skills and abilities, each of which is meant to bring light into the darkness. They are all created to bring light into the darkness. Do not see failure. I see potential. I see promise. The problems you meet are not designed to ruin you. They are pathways that will bring you to the garden of my promises where your faith will bloom. Arise, my child. This is no ordinary day. It is a new beginning, a new chance to look at your reflection. You are more than a conqueror. Your mistakes do not define you. Your willingness to look to me for hope changes everything. You may feel like you have failed, but I have never rejected you. Consider Peter, who denied me 3 times out of fear, but became a successful businessman when you look at him. Pillar of my church, or Zacchaeus, who climbed a tree simply to get a sight of me, a man who was changed by my love, and Moses, who questioned his own capabilities and believed that he was not qualified to speak on my behalf, but I used him to convey the message. My people from bondage were flawed, but they put their faith in me, and as a consequence, their lives were altered for all time. As a result, you too are capable of overcoming any challenge. Do not allow what you see to divert your attention from what I have invited you to behold, which is the eyes of faith. When you find yourself on the verge of doubt, call upon my name, and I will answer you. I will strengthen you each day. Gives a fresh chance to stand up and continue the struggle, for nothing is impossible when I am by your side. Determine that my promises have already been accomplished. Oh, my dearly loved child, even when you feel the most alone, know in your heart of hearts that I am right alongside you, closer than a heartbeat. My presence is your strength, your lifeline, and in times of trouble, always keep in mind that my heart is your guiding light, illuminating the path before you. Why do you let anxiety and tension to weigh so heavily upon you, my sweet one? I am here, ready and waiting to ease your burdens, and I will move quickly to your aid at the mere whisper of a word. I am the route that has been laid before you, and everything that is to come is on the cards. Allow my words to become living truth deep within your soul, and let my love and light rain down onto the dry and barren. Prayer is as simple as reaching out and taking hold of the abundant grace that I have poured out upon you. The answers that you seek are closer at hand than you dare to hope. I see the sorrow and agony that you bear, the exhaustion that plagues you in the lonely nighttime hours. Share your heart with me, darling, and keep nothing back. I hear even your unsaid screams, and I will guide you out of this place. I create new spaces in your soul. Despite the fact that I am intimately aware of the anguish you hold within and the sorrows you conceal from the world, I want you to know that you are not alone in your suffering. However, you should not allow fear or desperation to lead you to make decisions that are not in your best interest. Let my wisdom be a torch to your feet, a light guiding your every step as you go through this life. Rest in the knowledge and understanding that I supply, and there you will find the tranquility that your soul seeks. Do not make choices that will take you away from the unshakable calm that I bring. My child, I'm sending you this message as a salve of comfort and encouragement, and I want you to know that my assistance is always available to you. When feelings of grief and anger come calling, you do not need to pay attention to them or give them any room in your heart or mind. They will not benefit you in any way, and they will take you nowhere worth going. You have faithfully stewarded the little that I have so far given to you, and now you should be ready for the plenty that is to come. Your unwavering trust, even through tears, has profoundly stirred my heart. I will not leave you waiting. You are already on your way. The comfort and blessings that you have earned by your faithfulness will far beyond your highest aspirations. I am your loving provider, your heavenly Father, and I want nothing but the very best for you. I want to nurture your soul with the knowledge that my word can change. You will discover the precise direction you have been asking for, the insight to traverse every season of life with wisdom and grace. And you will find it as you hold tight to the promises that have been recorded for you in the Scriptures. Prioritize spending time with me every day and feeding on the nourishment that I provide. Because even when your days seem like they are filled to capacity, there is always time to be found for what really matters. I come to you not just in times of pain or suffering, but also in seasons of pleasure and abundance. I thank you for your aspirations and objectives, and I encourage you to express your desires and the things that you want. I'm always here waiting with open arms to commune with you when you come to me with a repentant heart. I will never turn you away, and nothing you have done could ever invalidate or decrease my limitless love for you. If you come to me with a repentant heart, I will never turn you away. I know how fatigued and drained you are as a result of the hardships you are facing, but I have a particular message of hope and heavenly encouragement for you. Now give me your loads, your tension, and your anxieties, and I will bear them all, filling you with supernatural rest and rejuvenation in the process. Return, you will emerge revitalized and stronger, not by your own limited might, but by my unlimited might. Allow me to take your hand and guide you ahead on the lovely route I have specifically fashioned for you. Your journey with me will be characterized by much more favor, grace, and progress than you could ever hope to achieve on your own. Do not yet grasp the unbreakable tie that we have, the tender love that exists between a loving father and his treasured kid. In those times when you fall and the path ahead becomes uncertain, rush to me. I am your safe spot, and you are always there. Help, your source of flawless knowledge and direction. When you make errors, I do not judge you. I understand the hardships you encounter much better than you realize. What matters most is that you return to me, that you get back up and continue walking with me. I will repair and recreate you. I will help you with your mistakes. I am always listening, ready and waiting to soothe and elevate my beloved ones. I will cleanse you of any regrets and purify your heart like a crystal clear stream. When you fall short, just speak to me and share your heart with raw honesty. I will do this. Your trials and challenges are laid at my feet, enabling me to take the weight as I lift you up again with my powerful right. I do not ridicule or belittle people who come to me seeking forgiveness and fresh starts in their times of greatest need. I do not make fun of them or put them down. Every dream, every problem, every connection, every facet of who you are as you do, I will work wonders. Not just for you, but for the countless people your tale will touch. Surrender sacred to me, and I will work miracles for you. When you put your life in my strong and skillful hands, I will work miracles. Your world will be transformed from the inside out if you put your faith in my everlasting love and continual care. The battles you are fighting are mine, and I have already won the victory on your behalf, even though it may not be obvious to you now. In due season you will see that I have triumphed. This season of adversity and difficulty is coming to an end, and you will witness and celebrate the triumph that I have bought for you. Prepare your heart to accept the fullness of all that I have planned and purposed for you. Prepare your spirit to hear and heed the life-changing truth that may be found in my word. Do not forget that I am the great warrior who battles for you and protects you against every assault of the enemy. No weapon that is manufactured against you will be successful. You do not need to hide or flee, because I am standing with you. My sovereign hand regulates your life and guides your movements. Draw close to me, my darling, and do not pursue after me. There is no such thing as transitory ephemeral pleasures or the false promises of the world. Genuine serenity and lasting joy can never be found away from me. Find your sanctuary in my loving presence, and allow me to protect you from the storms that rage inside the tempests, that distort your vision and steal your hope, even when the route seems impossible to navigate. Know that you are precisely where I want you to be. I am using the experiences you are going through right now to fortify and purify you in preparation for the extraordinary gifts that are just around the corner. Each step you take now ascends to realms of grandeur and purpose that I have prepared for you to walk through. These words, my darling child, run from the eternal wellspring of my soul. They have the ability to change if you would not only hear them, but also act upon them. Sitting in this knowledge, I see many people who call themselves my followers leading lives that are not connected with the truth and the method that I embodied on earth. They identify with me, but they do not copy me. They call me Lord, yet my love is a stranger to them. Their hearts at this hour, I'm administering a test to all those who proclaim their devotion to me. Will your life be a demonstration of your love for me, Will you accept your identity as one that is fashioned in my image and called according to my purposes? The time has come for you to step up, out with bravery, into all that I have planned for you, because those who sense my spirit stirring within them are awakening to the challenge that they are emerging to be carriers of my light, conduits of my grace, and ambassadors of my today. The time has come for you to completely become who I have made you to be. I am ushering you into a new age that is characterized by diligence, discernment, and commitment. When you go ahead, you should expect to be stretched and refined. Resistance will come at you, but I will be there to help you overcome it. Will be your strength in carving out time each day to seek my face in order to enable my word and my presence to permeate your mind and your soul. Match your works to your words, your actions to your beliefs, and be cautious about who you are. Not all those who claim to speak for me truly know me, and some of them seek their own agendas and their own kingdoms, blinded by vanity and selfish ambition. My temples have too often become monuments to the egos of men. Allow me to influence your thinking and your beliefs at this hour. Your most valuable communion with me will not be found in high cathedrals or religious ceremonies. Rather, it will be formed here in this place. Instead of sanctuaries for my presence, you will learn to identify the spirits and learn to recognize my voice above the cacophony of false knowledge. Prayer is the altar upon which our connection is constructed. Prayer brings your heart into alignment with mine. Prayer purifies you from the inside out as you fill your thoughts with my word. Prayer is the location where you may remain in my presence. You leave no place for the adversary to sow seeds of deceit. Persistent prayer and meditation on my truths forms a wall of protection around your mind and soul. The uncovering of your real identity, your redemptive calling, and your eternal destiny unfolds through full surrender to my. I want you to let go of the weight of control and the urge to comprehend every aspect of the path that lies ahead. Find freedom in giving to my sovereign will. Open your hands to take what I'm sending. My greatest work is in you and through you. It springs out from a heart abandoned to my purposes, a soul that is safe in my infinite love. I do not waste anything, and I do not withhold any good thing from my beloveds who walk uprightly. I do not call you to earned righteousness, but rather to consecration that is born of trust in my faithfulness. Do not be worried about tomorrow. Each day holds its own unique set of blessings. I am your provision, your rear guard, and your shield. I am the lifter of your head, the healer of your wounds, the redeemer of your past, and the hope for your future. No weapon that I have formed against you will stand, and no blessing that I have ordained for you can be thwarted by my love for you. I am your provision, your rear guard, and your shield. Is greater than the skies, more profound than the seas, and more ferocious than 1,000 suns. I do not love you based on your performance, but rather because you are mine, and my nature is love. My mercies are fresh for you every morning, and my grace is abundant. My spirit inside you will give you the insight and strength to live in holiness and integrity. My goal toward you is always shalom. Nothing broken, nothing missing. I am your exceedingly great. I am your covering and cleaning of every failure. I am moving toward you. In my presence, you will find a fullness of delight, and at my right hand, you will find pleasures that will last forevermore. I have prepared an endless weight of glory that is above all comparison for you. This world is not your permanent home. It is only a shadow and a mist. Fix your eyes on this. Fix your heart on things that are above you. Seek first my kingdom, and everything that relates to life and righteousness will be added to you as you navigate the days that lie ahead of you. Remember who you are and to whom you belong. The realm that is unseen, situated atop the city, that has foundations that are eternal. I want you to know that you are chosen, treasured, and called according to my purpose. Let my words dwell in you, and let my love be the way that you live, move, and have your being cast your concerns upon me, for I care for you with an affection that is unending. Eternal love you. You are forever secure in my covenant of peace. Rejoice, constantly pray without stopping, and give thanks in all situations, for this is my will for you. Let my peace reign in your heart, to which also you were called in one body. Because this is my will for you. Everything that is genuine, everything that is noble, everything that is right, everything that is pure, everything that is gorgeous, everything that is wonderful, and everything that is great or praiseworthy should be thought about. Let your light shine before people, so that they may witness your good acts and honor your Father. I am your God, and I will completely satisfy you with my unwavering love. My glory will be your rear guard, and my presence will go before you. I will never let you fall. I am able to protect you from stumbling in heaven, and I will present you spotless in the presence of my glory with great delight. Leave you or abandon you. Be strong and brave. Do not be terrified or dismayed. Fear not, because I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. No one will take you away from me. Believe in me totally, and watch me. I have redeemed you. I will move on your behalf. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. As you continue to come nearer to me, I will draw nearer to you as well. Have patience with me while I complete the good work that I have began in you. Precious child, you stand on the verge of transition, experiencing the loss of your past self, and yet the emergence of your new being seems like a distant dawn. In this sacred space between what was and what will be, know that you are not lost. You are precisely where you need to. The path of life is a process of beginnings and ends, of shadows and light. And as you shed the layers of your old self, a natural disquiet comes along with it. I want you to be enveloped by my unchanging love and led by my timeless wisdom. Release is not a sign of loss, but rather a necessary journey towards your higher self. The discomfort you feel is the ground preparing to cradle a new seed, one that will bloom into the bright expression of who you are meant to become. Embrace this period, since it is the beginning of the next chapter in your life. Sacred womb, the place where your change is taking shape, you may discover that you are traveling through phases that seem dark, terrifying, and unknown. These moments are not signs that you are drifting, but rather are essential to your evolution, just as the night gives birth to the day. For it is inside these depths that your soul is honed, your resilience is built, and your real essence starts to emerge. Merge faith in the process, because I am with you every step of the way, lighting your path with my presence. This darkness is both fleeting and purposeful. Divine light, when you make the decision to develop a new reality in order to step into a version of yourself that is in harmony with your innermost wishes, you will eventually part ways with the old as a result of this separation. This separation may result in the breakdown of relationships and other meaningful connections. Scenario that is no longer in alignment with your higher purpose. It is normal to experience anxiety and uncertainty as you remove what formerly gave you with comfort, even if it is no longer serving your development. Recognize that this deconstruction is not chaos, but rather a rearranging, creating. There is room in this grand design for new blessings and chances to come into your life. There is no such thing as a miss in this grand design. Every experience, every seemingly setback, is a thread that is sewn into the fabric of your destiny. Changes that you go through are in alignment with my divine timing, which guarantees that they will occur. Have trust that everything is being choreographed properly, and that you are being directed towards a reality that is right for you. That each step you take takes you closer to your maximum potential. That your manifestations are unfolding as planned, even when the immediate signals indicate otherwise. I want you to remember, my child, that transition often requires a time of disintegration before rebirth. This moment of breaking down is crucial for your breakthrough, because it represents the shedding of restrictions and the embracing of new possibilities. The seeming confusion is a forerunner to your glorious awakening as you navigate through the vestiges of your past to move into a brighter and more true future. Do not be disappointed by the disorder, since it is a precursor to your wonderful awakening. Trust that these challenges are transient and that they are changing you. In order to transform into a version of yourself that is more in tune with your actual nature, you can encounter difficulties that seem to be in opposition to your sincere requests. For example, you might experience periods of shortage while you are sincerely seeking my blessings. These difficulties are not failures, but rather divine trials of your faith and perseverance. Hold fast to the vision I have placed in your heart and rely on my strength, knowing that I work everything together for your good in times of uncertainty. Anchor and dedicate yourself to the path I have set before you. They are designed to deepen your trust in my divine plan even when the way forward appears uncertain. Dedication to the path I have set before you in the unwavering conviction that you are working together with me to create your life. Your thoughts, feelings, and deeds are like seeds planted in the soil of my divine purpose, from which your reality blooms when you accept the sensations that you are experiencing. And thoughts I want you to have, you start to become the person I am molding you to be, speak, think, and act in alignment with the identity I have given you, and watch as your external world starts to mirror the inner transformation that I am bringing about within you. This alignment with my will is the result of your inner transformation. The key to bridging the gap between your present circumstances and the reality I have envisioned for you as you transition into this new phase is to fight the impulse to retreat into old habits or relationships that no longer promote your progress. It may seem easier to cling to these things, but you should resist the urge. The familiar yet genuine development is in accepting the new and releasing the old. Surround yourself with places and people that inspire and elevate you, so cultivating the circumstances essential for your continuing evolution. Let go of what is weighing you down and create room for what you want to be. The lightness and freedom of your true self. I invite you to deepen your spiritual awareness and seek my presence diligently by attuning your heart to my voice and listening to the guidance of the Holy Spirit. Because of this, you will navigate your transformation with grace and confidence, and you will reflect on the journey I have taken. Each moment of suffering you feel is a tribute to your faith and your steadfast devotion to becoming the person I have meant you to be in this holy process. Patience is a virtue that you have guided you through. Appreciate the rewards I have showered upon you, and respect the steps you have made up to this point, because your ally metamorphosis does not follow a rigid time frame, and because each of my children's journeys is different, you should give yourself the time and space to develop at your own rate without comparison or pressure, and have faith that each part of your journey will inevitably be different. Journey is unfolding as it should, and that in due time, the light of your new self will shine brightly, illuminating the path for others to follow. Embrace the uncertainty with an open heart, knowing that within it lies the potential for profound growth and limitless possibilities as you navigate this. Remember that you are never alone throughout this change. My presence is all around you, giving you with comfort, strength, and direction. In times when you feel overwhelmed by the demolition of your old life, come to me in prayer and ask for my help. I want you to find peace in the knowledge that I am orchestrating every element of your journey with divine precision. Your trials are nothing more than stepping stones on the path to your bigger destiny, and each one gets you closer to the fulfillment of your highest potential. I want you to meditate and seek solace in this awareness. Gratitude is a powerful gift that has the ability to shift your viewpoint and bring even more opportunities. Celebrate every tiny win along your road. Each one is a sign of your progress and a proof that you are aligning more closely with who I made you to be. More blessings into your life when you notice and appreciate these good changes. You deepen your dedication to your transformation and open your heart to greater abundance. Think about the person you aim to become and carry that vision firmly in your mind. Let it guide your actions and choices, making sure that every choice you make is in line with the reality that I have designed for you. This clear vision functions as a beacon, bringing the appropriate circumstances and chances to assist your development and journey. Be kind to yourself while you are going through this process. During this period of transition, it is normal to have feelings of uncertainty and dread, but these feelings do not lessen your strength or your devotion to becoming the person I have intended you to be. Embrace these feelings with love and let them to assist you in developing a deeper understanding of yourself. This merging of previous experiences and future objectives enables you to acknowledge your path and the lessons you've learned while completely embracing the future. As you continue to progress, you will notice that the borders between your old and new self are starting to blur. Your understanding and resilience will allow you to do this. Your journey is a tribute to your resilience and your capacity for deep development. Every obstacle you encounter and every triumph you accomplish will mark your journey. In this balance, you will find your true strength and the fullness of who I made you to be. Your journey is a testament to your ability to transform yourself. You should make progress and affirm your strength. Celebrate your journey and honor both the challenges and the victories along the way, because they are the essence of your evolution and the foundation of your true self. When you are experiencing moments of doubt, remember the times when you have overcome challenges and emerged stronger. It is important to let these memories remind you of your true self. Prepare yourself, my darling, for I have gifts in store for you that are beyond your wildest dreams. These blessings may come in unexpected shapes and surprise bundles, but each one is perfectly matched to my wonderful purpose for your life. I have faith in your inner strength and your ability to handle even the most tough adjustments. When you are at a crossroads in life, when you are uncertain of which path to choose, those doors that are closed to you are just my method of redirecting you and putting you in a position to walk into something larger and better. I have prepared a future that is exactly aligned with the desires that I have set inside you. I realize the depth of your suffering and the responsibilities that you quietly face each day, but I want you to hear me. Precious child, you were. I will whisper to your spirit, calming your anxieties and pronouncing purpose over you. Simply quiet your heart and draw in close to me. I will do this. There was never a time when you were supposed to walk this road by yourself. Allow me to assist you in bearing the burden. Allow me to be your sanctuary in the most intense storms. When the winds are raging and you feel too exhausted to continue, rush to me. I am your ever-present comfort and refuge, always waiting to wrap you in my embrace. Unwavering love. In the veil of difficulty and uncertainty, it is easy to forget my promises and to doubt my fidelity. But even when your emotions fluctuate, my love for you remains constant and real, and my word is your unshakable trust. Anchor. Every difficulty you encounter is ephemeral and has already faded away in the light of eternity. Its aim is not to shatter you, but to bring you closer to my heart and educate you to rely on me in more profound ways. I called galaxies into being, dreamt up majestic mountains and enormous seas. How much more am I able to hold and heal your aching heart? Simply trust me, darling, and watch in marvel and astonishment as I bring about the impossible on your behalf in those times when your heart is bleeding. Cry out to me. I am never far from you. My love for you is unlimited, reaching beyond the distant galaxies and deeper than the ocean bottom. No power in heaven or on earth could ever be able to do that. Strength is exhausted, and despair drags you under. Ever take you from my fierce and unyielding love? I am on your side, fighting for you even when the night is at its darkest, and the waiting is at its most difficult. Let my love lead you like a beacon of hope, piercing through the darkness and overcoming every barrier and every seeming failure. An opportunity for personal development and a deeper connection with me. Do not allow fear to influence your decisions. One day, you will look back and see with a clarity that will take your breath away how every twist and turn in your story, every mountain you climbed, and every valley you traversed was bringing you ever closer to the good that I had planned for you from the very beginning. I am with you, working both in you and through you to fulfill my wonderful plans. Look about and see the fellow sojourners I have given you. I deliberately position individuals in your life to help make you complete and to support you in your endeavors. In the beginning, my beauty and glory surround you. Your times of weakness embrace their love, because it pours directly from my heart when darkness creeps in and you feel like you are unable to take one more step. Fight the urge to isolate and conceal your suffering. Instead, lean into the magnificent feelings that you are experiencing. I offer a spiritual family that is woven together by grace and compassion. You were never intended to bear the burden of life by yourself. Rather, you were meant to flourish within the protection of togetherness. Therefore, my child, take heart and look forward to the future with hope and unwavering confidence, trusting that I am working everything out for your good, even if it seems like everything is falling apart. You will be able to see miracles and experience wonders that transcend your wildest dreams and aspirations when you walk forth confidently, anchored by faith, expecting the wonderful things that lie ahead in my presence, when my ways are beyond your comprehension. All by the force of my spirit at work inside you, dreams that was once thought to be impossible to achieve will become your live, breathing reality. My fingerprints will be visible in every element of your tale. All you need to do is trust my timing, my wisdom, and my unwavering love for you. Lean into me with your entire being. Heart, have the courage to trust that your brightest and most plentiful days are just ahead of you. You are safe, and your path is forever secure in my powerful hands. There is no need to be afraid, because I will be with you always, carrying you through every storm, and bringing you to the place where you will find comfort. I have already won for you a remarkable victory, despite the fact that it has been accompanied by a great deal of grief and difficulty. May you always remember this timeless truth. Even the darkest and longest night must finally give way to the glorious dawning of a new day. In every moment of gloom, there is a glimmer of grace and an ever-present spark of promise that beckons you to go up and upward with me. When you get tired waiting for your innermost ambitions to take form, you may find yourself wondering about the approaching dazzling hope that is on the horizon. Hold on to the knowledge that your prayers will eventually become your reality, and know that your aspirations are very important to me. I have woven them into my own sovereign plan for your life, which is a meticulously created blueprint that is superior to anything your limited mind could ever imagine. Understand that even when the way forward seems to be obscure and the waiting seems to stretch before you, you should have faith that every step of obedience and every mountain you climb is bringing you ever closer to your divine destiny. The delays are not without purpose, and the diversions are not in vain. The hardships you go through are never pointless or random. Rather, they are carefully selected to purify you and ready you for the larger things that lie ahead. Every difficulty you encounter and every wind that threatens to topple you is a part of my holy process to prepare you for the higher things that lie ahead. Remarkable blessings about to overtake you. Do not waste your time questioning my ways or doubting my love for you. Your unwavering faith is the lantern that will illuminate even the deepest, darkest valleys you must pass through. When others scoff at my promises or attempt to snuff out the dreams I have planted within you, you refuse to be rocked. You stand strong upon the indestructible foundation of my word. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I am consistent and unchanging. I am completely loyal. Listen closely, my darling, to your times of overwhelming darkness. You are never out of my grasp, and you are never hidden from my sight when you are too fatigued to go on and too burdened to take one more step. The desperate seasons when hope appears lost are the same areas when my arms WRA at their tightest about you. Know that I am here to strengthen you, to breathe fresh hope into your weary spirit. My words are your sustenance, your very life, cling to them. When the storms of life rage, when the waters of adversity threaten to pull you under, let I am the safety net that catches you when you fall. I am the refuge that you can always go to when uncertainty clouds your vision and the road ahead seems hopelessly unclear. Draw close to me. Your love should be the lifeline that keeps you secure. I should be the sweet voice that urges you to rise again. There is a divine purpose behind the depth and complexity of your tale, the mystery that often surrounds you, and what the world may label as weird. Listen for my still little voice. I am always speaking, always guiding, and always working for your eternal benefit. I am always working for your eternal good. The proof of my spirit at work inside you, changing you from the inside out as you walk with me, learning to surrender to my flawless plans. You are being untethered from the hollow pursuits and transient approval of this world. Now you are moved by a higher power. Name wholly the evidence of my spirit at work within you. Call that is motivated by kingdom purposes that go beyond what is visible to others. What others notice is not eccentricity or lost identity, but spiritual growth. The radiant reflection of my glory upon you as you learn to walk in wisdom and selfless love, seeking to honor me above all else. My heart swells with joy, and I am filled with a sense of fulfillment. Delight in you. Remember that spiritual development is a process that lasts a lifetime. I am not focused on your mistakes, but rather exclusively on your progress. I rejoice every stride forward as you learn to abide in me more completely. I celebrate every act of obedience. The refining flames of adversity, despite the fact that they are painful, are generating in you a beauty and strength that is more valuable than gold. They are developing a faith that has been tried and proved to be real and unbreakable. The challenges that you face today are priceless in my eyes. Though they seem insurmountable, will one day fade in light of my eternal promises. These temporary trials cannot compare to the permanent glorious realities that await you. Though hardships may mark your journey, they will pale in comparison to the strength, wisdom, and authority you gain in me. I am taking you from glory to the one who is loyal to begin this good work in you, will be faithful to continue it as you renounce your struggling and dwell in my presence. I will remove anything that stands in the way of your spiritual growth. I will bring glory from strength to strength. Be quiet and remember that I am God and that I am in charge, working on your behalf in ways that you are not yet able to comprehend. You are not defined by your errors from the past or your faults from the present. If you want to progress, you must overcome every fear, every distraction, and every impediment to your connection with me. Weaknesses in me. You are a new creation. The old has passed away and a new life has started. My spirit fills you with the power of resurrection. Power, I am your strength, your serenity, your source of unshakable bravery. I breathe my purpose and potential into you with every breath you take. That you take in, you are being changed more and more into my image. The concerns that once weighted you down, the sorrows that once held you prisoner, now fall away in the light of my love. No matter what this world takes away from you, it cannot touch the peace that I have put within you, a peace that I have placed inside you. In the midst of life's hardest storms, as you accept my guidance and commit your goals and aspirations to my divine wisdom, the world will take note, and your life will become a living monument. You will be able to experience something that is beyond human comprehension. Testament of my faithfulness and grace as you emerge from each burning trial and each painful season, your faith will be shown to be real, your testimony will be unshakable, and you will be living proof that I am who I say I am, that my promises are true, and that I am the one who I say I am. Remember that I have seen every tear, every setback, and every time you rose after falling. Your wins do not come from the simplicity of life, but rather from choosing to rise after falling. Beloved child, behold the light of my love beaming through your every word and action. My love for you is beyond all conception, and my promises to you are timeless and unbreakable even when the world wants to destroy you. Trust in me, in the calm depths of your heart. You have sown seeds of faith, and your commitment will bear fruits that are beyond your imagination. Crushing you know that I am the one who lifts you up when others would cast you down. Those who have sought to diminish you and longed for your downfall will soon marvel at the depths of my love for you, and the heights to which I will elevate your life throughout history. Oppressors have targeted the righteous. I will lift you up when others would cast you down. Every time I reverse the tide, just as I sheltered and encouraged them, I will do the same for you. Take, for example, Joseph, who was deceived by his brothers, sold into slavery, and lost in a distant place. But despite the fact that all looked lost, I never gave up hope. I brought him up from the depths of the abyss, conferred upon him glory and power, and made him the king of Egypt. Even when you feel like you have been abandoned, I am prepared to strengthen you, my child. I have not forgotten you, and even now I am creating a new path that will bring you to a better place. You from hopelessness to unfathomable blessings, I will spread a table of righteousness before you as I did for David in the presence of his enemies, and those who doubt it will be amazed. I see what no one else can see. While they judge the surface, I examine the depths of your heart. I am a witness to you. I am a witness to you. I am a witness to you. I see your perseverance, your trust, and your commitment, and I promise you that none of it has been in vain when they attempted to shame you. I see the tears that you have kept concealed, the prayers that you have said true, and the times when you have chosen to stay firm to me. Will give honor. They plan to humiliate you, but I will use their actions to glorify my name and fill you with pride in their presence. Remember that I am the God who transforms ashes into beauty, sorrow into joy, and rejection into love for those who are willing to accept me. They did not grasp that I am your defender and deliverer, but they believed they could restrict you. You will be obliged to recognize my presence in your life. Do not be terrified or dismayed by their acts, because I am your defender and deliverer. My hand is resting upon you, and there is no wicked person who can challenge me when they conspired against you. Plan will undo what I have ordered for those individuals who took your ambitions for granted. Your prayers were mocked, and your worth was called into doubt. They do not see what I see. They have failed to comprehend that I am the deity who creates water from the rock and who divides the sea in places where there seems to be no water. The manner in which they fail to acknowledge the fact that I am the one who may turn disgrace into glory merely when I elevated Joseph to the position of Pharaoh and brought David up from the field to the position of, I am raising you now, throne. So you do not need to be concerned about those who have conspired. Only I should be feared against you, for I am the one who will decide your fate. Despite the fact that you may feel as if you are stuck in a hole, keep in mind that the pit is not the end. It is a little but significant portion of the trip, and I am the God of the journeys that I undertake. I unlock gates that go to where no one else can go, and I open doors that no one else can. I take what was intended for evil and utilize it for your own gain. Treasures and glory that cannot be taken away from you, the difficulties that have been preventing you from achieving your goals, will gradually let go of their grip. I do not waste pain. I transform it. I do not overlook injustice. Your triumph. I do not overlook injustice. The situation is reversed, and I do not dismiss the challenges you are facing. I am the one who directs you. By using them at this very time, I'm constructing something more significant. and I'm opening up doors that leads to richness and splendor that no one can take away from you when they see you, doors that no one can close, doors that lead to abundance. As you continue to stand strong, people will come to the realization that it was not your own strength, but rather my power that kept you going. I am here with you, God, and I am the one who wipes away every tear. I am not far, is the one who puts an end to every worry and creates a fresh faith in me for every loss, because I am the one who puts an end to the last and produces the first, who brings the haughty down to their knees and elevates the humble. But do not allow yourself to feel complacent. Your narrative is not yet complete. Everyone who desired to. What was meant to cause you humiliation will soon see you glowing in my glory, and what was designed to ruin you will instead display I am the God who resurrects, the God who restores everything, and I have control over myself. Things, and I am using you even at this very now, my child. Watch for me, for your recompense is going to be. I am close by, and I will not abandon you, my most treasured one. Do you see where I am going? It is not through conflicts fought with fists or with words said in rage that one may find strength. The secret to great power is humility, the kind of humility that respects me and distinguishes you from others. Others may encourage you to engage in conflict or demand that you seek retribution, but I ask that you not do so. Anything that is more significant about you, I beseech you to entrust justice to me. The whole planet urges you to take things into your own hands and that you must exact revenge on yourself. But today you should pay attention to what I have to say. It is my right to get revenge, and I will see to it that everything is resolved through me. Think back to the days of Moses, when the Egyptians were pursuing me. I guided them to safety and defeated their adversaries from the seas. I divided the seas. I led them to safety. It is not necessary for you to take a stand against those who have harmed you, because I will lead you behind. You, because I am on your side, and that I am prepared to fight on your behalf. Humility is not a virtue. My vulnerability is the key that unlocks my strength, and those who are proud may seem to be successful, pointing out your shortcomings, but keep in mind that their gains are transitory. But my justice will last forever. I am focusing my attention on you. I place my hand upon you, yes, amen.